This is the Blackest Crow. So this week I'm going to teach the Blackest Crow. It's a bit of a different one this week because this tune is in waltz time. So most banjo music is in 4/4 time, which means you have 4 quarter notes to the bar, 4 crotchets or quarter notes. The effect of this is your music goes 1, 2, 3, 4, or more typically 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and in banjo music. Whereas here we're playing in 3 times, so we get 1, 2, 3, 1. 2, 3. Now quite a common way to get a 3-time sound with clawhammer banjo is to double the brush thumb. So you could go knock, brush, thumb, knock, brush, thumb, knock. Try that if you want. And so that's the feel that's going to be going through this song, but actually the melody of the song is such that you get a lot of melody notes on beats 1 and 3. So the music tends to go 1, 2, 3, 1. Dee do, chagga dee do, 2, dee do, taki do da. So not going to get that really pronounced beats 2 and 3 brush feel throughout this, but I think it sounds very pretty, and maybe but keep that in mind for the feel. We're also going to be using some different chords. So if you're used to using D7, that's your D7. If you're not, have a look at some of the other videos, you can find D7. For this tune, I quite like opening up the 2nd string. I mean, and I suppose you could call that a D6 because it's got a B in it. To my mind, it's just about as little as you can do and still have a feeling of the 5 chord. D is the 5 chord because D is the 5th note in the key of G. We're also going to use a C chord. But on the C chord, similarly, I think I might just leave the 1st string open. C9 maybe if you want to be jazz about it, but really it's just a kind of bit more open. This is kind of stronger, tighter, triadic sound, this. Kind of like that. We're also going to be using a chord that isn't 1, 4 or 5. It's this chord, E minor. In the key of G, E is the 6th note of the scale, so E minor is the chord 6, and the 6th chord is always minor. That's all I'm going to say about that for now. The first bit, let's get on and play the banjo now. The first bit, we're going to just play open 2nd, walking down to our D6. So we walk down from open 2nd to D6. Then we play the open 3rd and walk down to our C. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So you might notice that comes in on beat 3. It's a pickup beat. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Day da, day do. We continue. Going across 2 open strings to the closed 2nd fret of the 3rd, up to the open 2nd. Again, these phrases are starting on beat 3, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. try and put those two things together. So we're going to walk down through our kind of D6 sound to a C, then walk back up, all just using the second frets. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. It continueth. It's a rare moment where we get to do our double waltz brush thumb. And those notes were ending on the E minor, so go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. One, two, three, 1, 2. One, two, three, 1, 2. As ever, I encourage you to sing this melody in your head or through your mouth out loud if you want to as well. You know, internalizing the sound, internalizing the shape of the music is the key to being able to play it. Let's try the whole of this, which is the A part. It's also got an unusual form, this song. It's A, A, B, A, which means you play the first part twice, the second part once, then repeat the first part again. Sort of form jazz standards use. Not so typical of our old-time fiddle tunes and stuff like that. Anyway, it's more like a song form, this. Let's go from the top, starting on the open second string. Give us a count of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. C, open, walk up, walk down to E minor. Let's try that again. Dee da, dee do on a C, do da, do day, dee da, dee day, da dum. So that is your A part, and like I say, we play that twice before then we go on to the B. The B part sounds like this. Then we play the A again. So let's have a look at this B part. It starts out with so there I'm opting to do a couple of those double kind of brush thumb bits, mostly open strings, starting again on beat 3. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Brush thumbs. One, two, three, 1, 2. One, two, three, 1, 2. Might have changed it by one note that time. There's always room for these variations. particularly when I forget what I'm doing. But you should put them in as well. See if you can pick them up. I might not always talk about everything I do, but that's part of the fun of music and working out by ear. So let's do that phrase one more time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Again, another little change to add in a bit more melody there rather than a brush, but we can mix up. The next bit goes, starting on an open string, goes up to C. So we go open C, and you have to do the full C here because the melody note is on the first string. Then we play closed and open, and I'm putting in a D7 there because I quite like the sound of that. So we got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Then the soppiest bit in the whole song is so it goes first, second, but then the chord is that E minor, which really makes it sound quite sort of sentimental. So we go climbing up to C, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Down to D7, down to E minor, 2, 3. One, two, three, 1, 2. Let's try bringing that whole of the B part together. So the first thing, it sort of climbs across from the fourth, climbs up to the C, climbs down to the D, to the E minor. I'll do that with rhythm and a few more chords in. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Climbs at C, to D, to E minor. One more. Now I'm just going to play through it now, and the first time I play through it, I'll try and do it just knocks, no hammer-ons or pull-offs, and try and do exactly like we broke it down. Then I might play it again afterwards, where just rather than walking some of those notes, I hammer onto them. So try and learn the simple version first, and then it's very easy to just pop in a little bit of left-hand work and add a bit of syncopation here and there. I hope you found this video useful. I'm going to do that thing where people always say like and subscribe before they play it the final time. I'm going to say it again. If you found it useful, please do subscribe to my channel and or like the video if you want. Send me an email, write a comment if you want. It's all good. Hope you're doing well. Here's the Blackest Crow for us to play along together. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Climbing down, down to C, back, up. A part again, here we go. B part. Up to C, down to D7. To E minor. A part happens again. play it again, try and put some more left hand stuff in. And that's the Blackest Crow using 4 chords, 1, 4, 5 and minor 6, using a bit of the unusual way to play D, slightly more open C, waltz time. I hope that's helpful for you. Have fun, happy picking on your banjos. Bye.